Childhood trauma refers to negative experiences during childhood, ages 0, 18, that can cause lasting harm to a child's physical, mental, and social well-being. These experiences can include abuse, physical, sexual, emotional, neglect, witnessing violence, or experiencing natural disasters or accidents. The impact of childhood trauma can be significant and far-reaching, potentially affecting mental health, relationships, and overall quality of life into adulthood. Trauma can shape, shift, and even reshape our personalities. And understanding how that happens can be the first step in reclaiming your sense of self. Childhood trauma victims exhibit low self-esteem and experience depression and anxiety. Some deny their trauma history, while others create a false self-image. Examples of childhood trauma: abuse, physical, sexual, or emotional abuse by caregivers or others; neglect, failure to provide for a child's basic physical and emotional needs; witnessing violence, exposure to domestic violence, community violence, or other forms of violence; loss of a loved one, traumatic grief due to the death of a parent or other significant person; natural disasters and accidents. Events like earthquakes, floods, or severe accidents can be traumatizing; bullying, repeated and intentional actions that cause harm to a child; community violence, exposure to violence in the child's neighborhood or community. Childhood trauma can leave invisible scars with a lasting memory in the child's life. Impact of childhood trauma: mental health, increased risk of anxiety, depression, post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, and other mental health conditions. Emotional regulation, difficulty managing emotions including anger, sadness, and fear. Relationships, challenges in forming and maintaining healthy relationships due to trust issues, attachment difficulties, and difficulty with intimacy. Self-esteem, low self-esteem, negative self-beliefs, and feelings of shame or guilt. Behavioral issues, difficulties with impulse control, substance abuse, and self-destructive behaviors. Physical health, increased risk of chronic health conditions and physical symptoms related to stress. But here's the truth: healing is possible. Healing from childhood trauma. Therapy. Trauma-focused therapies like trauma-focused cognitive behavioral therapy, TFCBT, and eye movement, desensitization and reprocessing, EMDR, can help individuals process traumatic memories and develop coping mechanisms. Medication. In some cases, medication may be used to manage specific symptoms like anxiety or depression. Support groups. Connecting with others who have experienced similar trauma can provide a sense of validation and support. Self-care. Engaging in activities that promote well-being, such as exercise, mindfulness, and healthy eating. It's important to remember that healing from childhood trauma is a process, and seeking professional help is crucial for individuals struggling with the effects of trauma. Replace bad habits with good ones. Be patient with yourself. Learn the true meaning of acceptance, and letting go. Give yourself permission to feel without judgment. Challenge the old beliefs trauma left behind. The paradox of trauma is that it has both the power to destroy and the power to transform and resurrect. Peter Levine. Healing happens when you're triggered and you're able to move through the pain, the pattern, the story, and walk your way to a different ending. You are worthy of love. Accept the healing process. Be patient, take up space. Let your journey be the balm. Don't give up on yourself. Just acknowledge who you are and where your new life. And on a final note, keep in mind that while childhood trauma is a problem, you are not the problem. Remembering this can go a long way in separating yourself from your past traumatic experiences and regaining control over your life. Surround yourself with people who support your growth, and don't be afraid to ask for help. Therapy, support groups, or even honest conversations with friends can make all the difference. Healing isn't linear. Some days will be tough, but every small step is progress. Remember, your story isn't defined by what hurt you, but by how you choose to heal. Keep going. You deserve peace,